Once I put this hat on, what is your view of me? Has your view of me changed?
I can't do it.
Come on, you can do it now. Okay. Wait, oh my goodness, you're about to do it. Hello, everyone. I'm Ferlon Webster Jr. with MRCTV, and the question today is this hat racist?
This Make America Great Again hat is just as maddening and frustrating and triggering for me to look at as a KKK hood.
It's not racist because what it's saying is Make America Great Again.
I don't think the hat is racist.
Okay.
I don't think people who wear it are necessarily racist.
Mm-hmm. Is this hat racist?
In and of itself, no. No, it's not.
I don't think so.
I think kind of the adoption of the MAGA hat being this like pinnacle of racism is just something adopted by a increasingly divisive media.
The whole thought about Make America Great is a campaign to make America stronger, better, and more efficient. It's just taking a toll as being racist because propaganda. CNN, ABC, they censorize it because they are scared because he's right.
I think it has become a symbol for racism in some sense. Personally, I think it's more of a loose association.
I wonder why people look at it and immediately take the assumption that it's racist.
Well, why do you think it got to the point of people being divided over a red hat with white letters?
Yeah. I believe that in our country we find ways to influence public opinion, right? And the media is an exaggerated way of being able to influence public opinion. And unfortunately, we have a lot of people in our media associating this hat with racism because it is a way to sort of take down the guy who's in charge right now, right? And so if you can associate this hat with racism and then associate that with Donald Trump, then if you are liberal, if you are anti-Donald Trump, it gives you an opportunity to have an argument against him.
You were saying like you think it's propaganda, the media spun this to be a racist thing.
Yes.
Like how can people recognize that?
I just honestly believe people just need to wake up and understand that this is social injustice. They're trying to break down the system, but they're trying to make us more separated.
Is this an example of white supremacy? I had a lady earlier off camera tell me that it was like the white hood. You know, has it really come to that, you know?
I would say that there are definitely folks who, when they put this on, probably have that mindset, right? And I think that's the reality of it. I would say overall, no, that is not the case.
I have bad feelings when I see people in the hat, but that's just me personally. But obviously.
When you say you do have bad feelings when you see people with the hat?
Yeah, it's like an instant like gut reaction. Like when you see roadkill or something, you're like kind of grossed out. But like obviously, a hat isn't representative of a person, and it's not as black and white or as cut and dry as people want to make it out to be.
Absolutely. So you said you see people wearing a hat. If I put this hat on, if I can get it on right.
You got a big head.
I do, and I didn't adjust the strap right either. So what happens to you right now? Are you triggered? Are you the gut reaction?
Triggered is such a stupid word. I
hate that
hate
word.
how
I
the
hate it
media
so
is just,
much.
oh God, it's so
Can't stand it.
frustrating. Are you saying with the idea that a person of color is wearing the Make America Great Again hat? Is that what you want me to comment on?
I mean, yeah, whether it's that or just the hat in general.
Yeah, no, I feel like that's just very counterproductive to to the fight for equality, to the idea of getting rid of institutionalized racism or discrimination in general.
You got a hat on.
Yeah.
I don't have a hat on. I need one. So put this hat on right now.
Yeah.
What happens? Are you triggered right now?
No. I honestly, as I mentioned, I'm politically agnostic. I work for the system, so I'm probably not the best person to talk to because I honestly don't care.
Once I put this hat on, what is your view of me? Has your view of me changed?
Yes, my view has yes.
What do you think of me right now?
I would say that you are an African American who believes in conservative political ideals. The one thing about the hat that does bother me is that It says "Make America Great Again." And I think that we need to spend our time and energy looking forward and continuing to make America great in our current global society, as opposed to us taking this mentality of us going backwards and trying to relive a previous time frame. But that's the only major issue that I have with the hat.
You threw me off because you were saying you think people shouldn't stop wearing a hat just
No.
because free speech.
Yeah.
But you're like, you still see problems with the hat.
Well, just me personally, yeah. I think it's representative of ideas and feelings that I don't necessarily agree with, but just because I don't agree with it obviously doesn't mean people should stop doing it.
I have another hat over there. Maybe you want to wear it just to see,
I look really
what
bad in
happens.
hats. This hair doesn't look good under hats.
But you can just see if it, like, if the feelings
No,
that
I
you're
don't want to
thinking
do it.
are.
I can't do it. I can't do it.
Come
I
on,
can't
you can do it now. Okay. Wait, oh my goodness, you're about to do it. You're about to do it. Oh, you did it.
My granddad would be so proud.
So now, how do you feel? Do you feel?
Like it's ruining my outfit. But besides that, I don't know. Let's see. I want to see if people react.
Yeah, they might come
You
like
think so?
attack. They might think you're about to attack me.
Oh, you're right. Should I be more aggressive?
You
Let's see
should
what
like
happens.
just hold your fists up. Like please stop.
Yeah, exactly. I'm a very intimidating figure.
If you have people who are offended when they see this, whether it's a black person or white person or whatever, let's just say as a black person, 'cause you're a black guy, I'm a black guy. If they're offended when they see this, what would you say to them?
I would say, are you paying attention to the emotion that has been pulled into this conversation, or are you actually paying attention to the policies?
Well, you have intimidated me very much with that hat, and I'm terrified. So I don't have any more questions for you.
Okay.
But do you have anything else you want to add so people who are afraid of MAGA hats can stop being afraid of them?
People shouldn't be afraid of anything unless there's a proper reason.
Well, there you have it, folks. People didn't seem to think this hat was racist like the media tells you they do. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe to our YouTube channel, like us on Facebook, and follow us on Twitter. For MRCTV, I'm Ferlon Webster Jr.